We have been taught to see heaven and hell as distant poles, one a radiant realm of eternal peace, the other a pit of endless torment. Yet this duality is a veil drawn over a deeper, more ancient truth. Heaven and hell are not destinations beyond this life. They are living forces, cosmic archetypes that breathe and weave within the very fabric of Earth. Our world is not a battleground between opposites, it is the sacred crucible where they meet, merge, and transmute one another into something higher. Look beneath the surface of existence and you will feel their pulse. Every joy contains a seed of sorrow, and every sorrow holds the potential for awakening. Ecstasy and agony are not enemies but siblings born of the same source, different expressions of the same eternal energy. Heaven is not only found in divine bliss, it's present in the quiet breath before dawn, in the embrace that softens the heart, in the clarity that follows suffering. Hell is not merely punishment, it's the burning of illusion, the inner furnace that strips away what is false. Together they form a spiral descent and ascent, shadow and light each necessary for the soul's evolution. Nature mirrors this esoteric truth in every cycle. Fire the destroyer clears the way for renewal. Storms ravage the land so rivers may carve new paths. Death dissolves the old form, nourishing the soil for new life. Even decay is wholly the alchemy by which matter transforms. The serpent that slithers through Eden is not a villain but a catalyst, awakening consciousness to choice. In every eruption and every bloom, creation and destruction are revealed not as adversaries, but as co-creators of wholeness. Within the human heart, this dance plays out with exquisite precision. The angel and the demon are not separate entities, but facets of the same consciousness. Our higher nature seeks unity, truth, and transcendence, while our shadow drags us into the density of desire, fear, and attachment. Yet it is through the shadow that the light is born. Without temptation, virtue is hollow. Without the fall, redemption has no meaning. Heaven refines us, but hell forges us. And earth is where that forging takes place, a sacred forge, where the soul is tempered by fire and polished by light. Esoteric traditions across time understood this. Alchemists spoke of the coincidentia oppositorum, the union of opposites, as the secret key to transformation. Mystics called Earth the middle realm, the bridge between the celestial and the infernal, where spirit descends into matter to know itself fully. The descent into darkness is not a mistake but a stage in the great cycle. Consciousness fractures itself into shadow so that it may awaken, remember, and rise again, transformed. Thus, heaven and hell are not two final judgments, they are two hands shaping the same clay. They are the inhale and exhale of existence, the twin fires that purify and reveal. When we stop resisting one in favor of the other, we begin to see their deeper harmony. Hell teaches humility, resilience, and surrender. Heaven teaches grace, wisdom, and love. Together they sculpt the soul into something capable of embodying the infinite. Earth, then, is not a fallen realm nor a flawed halfway point. It is the sacred theater where the great paradox unfolds, where light descends into matter and shadow ascends into spirit, where the divine remembers itself through the human experience. To live here is to walk the razor's edge between heaven and hell, learning to see that they are not separate paths but one spiral, winding ever upward. In the end, this world is not about choosing one over the other. It is about embracing the totality, the storm and the stillness, the ecstasy and the agony, the fall and the rise, and seeing that all of it is holy. Heaven and hell were never meant to oppose. They were meant to entwine, to teach, to awaken. And here on earth they do perfectly, powerfully and eternally as the sacred forces that shape the soul's journey home.